Hello, welcome to a tutorial. This is a extent of DevLogLogan's tutorial on inventory. Today we're going to create a saving system. So you can move around, but you can press these buttons here, but then don't do it. What we want to do is make it so they can save and load. We create a new one here, a node, and then we can here call this saving system. Then we come here, add a new script, press Ctrl S, save, project settings, global, select this, saving system, add. So now continue. Okay, so we need to, now for the script, we need to set the config to a new config file, and then we get the float which one is the player. I gave a weird name to the player because this is related to my game, ignore that. And main scene is the main scene of the game. I have no idea how, I have some ideas how to make it actually. I have some idea how to make it so you can switch from scenes and still work. But for now, this is what we got. So I may release later an update how to make it so it works with different scenes. Then we export the two variables, the seed and the book. These are the two items I'm going to be treating for this tutorial. So the seed, we add the slot datas, and then for the book we add here. So remember to stick the quantity to 1. So now this is not necessary, but it will be cool to add so you can use it later. Then set C and save to true. Then C. This was C. The for loop is a simple. So we are repeating this line of code with the beginning of 0 to the size of the array. So imagine we are like doing this. We have our inventory here, and the I is basically, we are repeating this for every single slot, and I is which slot we are. So now it checks if that slot exists. So if there's something in the slot, then it saves its name. We get the slot plus the slot plus where which time we are here, so the number of the slot, and it creates or accesses the key name and saves the name. It does the same thing for the quantity. Then else, this means if this is not equal to true, this means there is nothing there, then it just sets the name to nothing. So imagine the following here. We are running every time. Imagine there is an item here. So it checks here, then if there is nothing, then it saves here nothing. And if there is something, it saves here something. And this is how it will work, and it will save for every single file, for every single slot. After we did this, we save the quantity to 0, then we do all this to save it. So save it for, we need to say it's better for us to save it to a user file, but I think it's better just for a debug to save it in the repository of the game. So remember, when you go export, always remember to save it to the user, because save it to repository can cause some problems when exporting the game. And then we create a function load. Then we basically check if there doesn't return an error, then we does the same thing, check for every single slot, and then if there is a slot in there in the file, it nullifies. So basically what nullify does is, imagine there is something in here like this, there's something in here, and what basically nullify does, it checks every single one and erases them. It does this basically. It erases every single one because we don't duplicate. We don't want to duplicate anything. Then, if the value of the slot is equal to seed, then it duplicates the seed, assigns to the seed, and assigns the quantity to that slot. So basically what it is doing is, now there is nothing here. Imagine if there is now something, when we saved, there was something in here, and then we move around it to there, but then we loaded it again. Then what it does, it assigns this one to here, and then that's what it does. Then it does the same thing for the book, because the book assigns the quantity. This print here is entirely for debugging purposes, and I will erase it after. Then this, basically, it is a mess, but I just know that it works, so just put it in. This, every single time online there is a hashtag. This is a very huge reminder. I should have said this later. Every line that there is a hashtag, you do not need to copy at all. Then else, this means that there is nothing in the file, so if it is not equal to null, then it assigns it to null. So basically, if there is something in here, actually I'm not sure if this is necessary, but it works. So because I've already nullified, but if it is something in here, then it just come here and erases it. If there is nothing, imagine if their slot is empty, then it just makes it so this is also empty, basically. So then it does the same thing, and then it awaits and sets game load to false. Then nullify does the same thing. Then you press here Ctrl S, and it should be working. Move this around, save, move around. Sorry. I'm misinformed. Sorry. You need to come here and then set here, saving system dot load, because this is the load button, and saving system dot save, because this is the save. And you press here, and you can move this around. Press save, move this around, press load, and see, it works. But what if I wanted to create a new one? So I'm going to create here, come here at the items, create new resource item data. That is going to be a wheat, and the name is equal to wheat. Description wheat, stackable true, and then this. I'm just going to check if I have some random sprite in here. Yeah, I sure do. So I'm just going to use a black here just to I'm going to use the Godot logo here just to show. Then imagine I want there to be another one. I added it and I want it to be there. So now I'm going to add here export var wheat, and it's going to be as slot data. Then just Ctrl S, then you just new slot data, and then we just add I copy the wheat, and then we just come here, just remove those prints. Then we just come here, copy, paste this. Now if is equal to wheat, let me check if that is right there. Then just wheat. So now it should be working right. I'm going to come here manually and then set this to come down. I'm going to set it here, and it should be working now. So when I press here save, see we have this one, then press save, move around, it loads. So that was the tutorial. I hope it I already have to record this twice, another time it didn't save, so I hope it's saved now, and bye bye. Hope this worked and enjoyed. Any questions, problems, anything, you can feel free to ask in the comments section. Here are all the slots. Feel free to ask there in the comment section, and bye bye.